Hello. Man. Hey. You guys, I'm having a hard time, like, understanding what the fuck reality is right now. Hello. I'm trying to anchor into a love frequency to kind of, like, settle and center myself. I got a sphere of rose quartz just now. Like, love. Yeah. I'm trying to understand what really is true and what is really real. Like, what can I hold on to? Like, I feel like my ego dissolves and then I'm lost in this sea of energy where I can't find myself. But when I try to remember that I am love, light is real. Yeah, I believe that too. Love and light are real. But what is real? What does that even mean? It's like I get into these spaces where it's like I recognize that I am just a projection of spirit. I feel like ego does that a lot. Yeah, I feel like fourth dimensional ego understanding is probably a very different feeling. That's cool. Fourth dimensional ego is like you can just change yourself at will. It doesn't take much time. It's like I want to be this or I want to be that, and you just become that. And I feel like the ego completely dissolves from the fifth dimension on. Like, you become this unified entanglement and this web. And hey man, hey, what's up? And you identify with the endless void creation space, and it's like, who are you anymore? Like, I don't know. It's like you become a frequency that is even more aware of itself, and in doing such is completely unaware of itself. And it's like, I recognize that I'm still in 3D, and I'm trying to remedy this. Maybe we shouldn't be afraid of the void. Yeah, maybe I am speaking from fear. It's a gift. Yeah, I'm a little bit afraid of the unknown. It's good to know. I try to, whatever exists in each and every dimension is real. Yeah, they're pretty cute. Thank you. I think that's normal. Yeah, like, everything is real, right? That makes me feel a lot better. Yeah, is there anything that's not real? Try taking your meds, that would help. Lol, not really. That just made me feel like a zombie. Spirit guides, yeah. My spirit guides are telling me that, like, everything is. And that feels true. Walker. Yeah. I can't really walk because I have limited Wi-Fi. Wander. They aren't wrong. Yeah, I've been wandering all day. Like, I moved to a new city and I've got one friend here and she's at work, and I've just been kind of having to figure out how to exist in a completely new space. Yeah, and it's kind of overwhelming to me. And we can't even be in our own house right now because she has a roommate that wants, the day in her space to herself, and I'm like a stranger or some shit, and I'm like, I don't even know, like, where to be. Enjoy. Bye. Peace. So yeah. Go in nature. Yeah, I do need to do that. I don't know where it is. I know I need to go find it. Wow, that's an interesting name. Wandering, just finding myself. Love your heart's peace home. Coffee shop, maybe. Yeah, like, I've been, like, having smoothies and, like, eating. Can you help me fix my throat chakra? I've been, like, being a consumer or some shit all day, but I feel like I should probably chill out on that. Perhaps. I've got 4 hours to kill. I've got a bike, I've got a city. You fuck your mouth. Maybe. I don't know you. You need to seek a psychiatrist. I disagree with you. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm perfectly fine. I'm just having, like, an existential, conversation with myself. And perhaps I am now sharing that Because it's important to have these conversations with the self, like, do it to me, for me, I followed you. Yeah, you guys should hook up. I ship it. Maybe. I don't know you, like I said. That's how people grow, having combos with yourself. Yeah. Like, yeah. Lol. Yeah, I'm trying to really get out of my shell. It's difficult, and there's so many planets in Cancer right now, and I have my sun in Cancer, and I feel very much like I just want to hide. Your light inside is real and will guide you. Thank you, that is reassuring. I definitely just want to go inside and hide under a blanket and sleep for, like, the rest of my life. But I know I need to, like, find a new job and, like, meet people and, like, exist. Sometimes hiding and just being alone is what you need. I know, and I really want to, but I'm, like, not really supposed to be in our apartment because I don't want to bother my friend's roommate. So it's like, I feel like I'm bothering everybody with my space and my energy, and that's not really a good feeling to be in, and I'm working through that. I'm trying to be in a more positive space. Yeah, like, I just wanted to sleep all day, and my friend was like, nah, you gotta get the fuck out of here. It's okay. I woke up so mad. I was just like, are you fucking serious? It's like 8 in the morning, and it's like, I really try not to be angry, and just, I don't have a space right now to call my own, and it's like, damn, Grindr might help with loneliness. I'm not lonely. I just really want to have my own space right now, and I don't have that. And I'm trying to just kind of suck it up type of deal. You know. So, it's all good though, like, I appreciate being challenged. It's a really unnerving feeling for sure. I feel like that in my house a lot. Yeah, I just came from a situation where I was living with roommates that, like, hated me, and that was really fucking uncomfortable. For a minute, and I don't have my cats here, so I'm just kind of, like, disoriented. Not in a negative way, just, I'm living at my parents' house right now, trying to find her. Yeah, I, like, almost had to do that for a second, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna kill them. Like, someone would die. It just wouldn't work energetically on their own. Yeah. Yeah, I just want to, like, be held and be like a tiny little ball and, like, not do anything. Ever. He wasn't working at... Who's not? I had sex one time with my roommate at the Viterbo. We dated and... Yeah. It's complicated when you get involved with roommates like that. Hi. How are you? What is Viterbo? I'm a BFA. That means... Whoa. Yeah, the other camera point is not that interesting. It's a college. Cool. You guys are real, right? Like, look, this is what really trips me up. I'm from Chicago. Hello. This is what really trips me up is, like, has anyone ever heard of solipsism? It's like the concept that you really don't exist outside of your own creation of everything, that, like, all of these people and all of these things are just, like, my own personal reality. It's like, how much does my reality interact with all of yours? And, like, are you guys real? Am I real? Like, you know what I mean? Like, do you know I'm real? You're real. Okay, that's good to know. I feel like I can get delusional. I've heard that. It's weird because you cannot prove it's true. Right? It's like, how much can you really understand and connect with another consciousness? Like, well, I will never understand someone else's perspective fully, and they'll never understand mine, and all energy is real. Yeah. And then it feels like there's this block between me and my ability to connect with someone else. That really freaks me out sometimes, right? I'm just like, the fuck? Like, what is anything? It's just kind of, yeah, same. Well, then I guess we're all connecting on some kind of level. It's hard for me to really understand. I feel like I'm really bad at... Like, I have my K2 in Gemini, and I'm blocked. And it's like, I feel like I don't know how to communicate or have interactions with people. Like, fuck. Like, maybe it's social anxiety. Every mind just works so differently. Gemini here, June 4th. Cool. I'm like a Gemini Cancer cusp thing, and I'm trying to welcome to my life. Yeah, I'm like, how do I even have a social interaction, though? Like, with humans here in this time frame, like, I know how to interact with animals. It's like, oh my god, endless love and acceptance, beautiful, easy. Humans, if I put myself into that space, like, it's very vulnerable. It's very much something I probably need to heal within myself. Double for June, being a Gemini is hard. Yeah, being a Gemini fucking sucks. I'm sorry, I don't know about anyone else, but it's just like really, like I need to have people in my life all the time to like feel like I'm doing my energy correctly. God, I also have a hard time understanding people. Are we all, is this all, look at all this Gemini energy in here. Yeah, it's a struggle. It's like, you don't want to be dependent on other people for stuff, but you recognize that we're like social beings and that it's like a necessary aspect of reality. I'm a Capricorn. Ooh, fun. I have no idea how to talk to Capricorns. I always get super intimidated and I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna go over here in this corner and like die. My bad. Capricorns, yeah, I don't know. I tried. Sag, I'm Libra, cool. I love Sagittarius. Libras are awesome. Libras are very helpful. I get intimidated by everyone, aw. Yeah, I like do this thing where I like try to be like, yeah, I'm the coolest fucking person. I mean, not like that, but it's just like I try to project this vibe that like I'm confident and I know what the fuck I'm doing, and then internally I'm just like dying. Like, it's really dramatic, but my face is probably just like, you know, nothing. Like, that Gemini thing, same, that's like, we wear masks. Like, everyone's got this mask on, and it's like, for 1 second, I just don't want there to be masks. And I don't want there to be anything. I just want, for one moment, for everything to just dissolve into the same thing. Everyone from high school said they were afraid of me. Because I was so afraid of everyone else. Yeah. I think that's what happens. Like, we project an overcompensation of our own insecurities. Like, I'm really insecure that I'm not cool, or that I'm not accepted, or that I'm not, like, in the right space at the right time, or something like that. It's like a social anxiety, so I project it, like, I take up all of the space, and I claim a lot of space, and I'm very dominant with my energy in order to protect myself, and I feel like I'm very off-putting when I do that. For me, I control it well, but my personality changes so fast. Yeah, me too. It's like, I don't have a personality. Like, if that's what it feels like, because I feel like my personality is dependent on who I'm talking to or where I'm at. It's like so adaptive. If we worry about something, then it will happen. We need not to worry. You're right. You're right. There's no need to worry. There's no reason to be angry or afraid. Maybe there's a spiritual supply store and you can see if they have groups of friends. I just went to one. I'm really shy. Isn't it weird that a lot of people see? It is, but it's nice. It's really reaffirming that everyone's having similar feelings, because I feel really alone sometimes in how my emotions operate. It's how being an empath is, I think. Yeah, it's like, I feel everyone constantly, but I'm so scared to get into that space with another person. Like, I feel like my heart has been damaged so much just from existing here and feeling so disconnected from the planet and like my heart and other human beings, and it's very uncomfortable. But yeah, exactly. I want to make friends. I mean, I've got the friend that I have, but I can't be dependent on that. Like, I moved to a new place, I don't fucking know anyone. And it's so hard for me to just approach things and interject my energy that way, but I feel like, that's sweet. Yeah, I'm very flirty. I've realized this about myself doing this. It's ridiculous. Okay, but yeah, I mean, once I get a new job, like, I feel like I will be able to make friends with my coworkers, hopefully. I feel like relationships are a gamble, you know, even friendships. Yeah, relationships are a lot of work, like, really. And it is a gamble. It's like, can you really ever trust someone else? Can you really ever understand someone? Yes. And it's like there's this need we have to connect with other people, and it's very beautiful. Trust itself, yeah. It's like when you interact with other parts of your consciousness, that's a lot of the meaning. It's a lot of meaning of anything. And it is scary to connect with other people because you never know what's gonna happen. All relationships are a gamble, but you kind of have to gamble. Have you read Byron Katie's book, Loving What Is? It helps a lot. No, I haven't. What's the main thing from it? I know that, like, I need to be content in myself. And I get there, and then I get bored. And it's like, I don't want to be approval seeking or acceptance seeking or love seeking from any other individual, because I know that I can't depend on that as a source for my centering. Understanding the reality of what happened and not your perception of it. Yeah, that's good. Separating your perspective. Because the ego is a perspective, right? Like, just letting go of that. I could right now, but then I wouldn't really be able to periscope. I would just be meditating at that point. Saying boredom is such a weird part of the... Right, like, what is it? What is boredom? It's like this restlessness. I think it's kind of like, you don't want to do any... It's like you have so much energy, but you don't know how to do it. Just getting rid of the ego and understanding it. Yeah, like, I'm trying to make peace with my ego. I don't know if I can get rid of it, because if I did, I don't know if I would do shit. I would just kind of sit there meditating forever, which is great, but I'm mostly always bored, and what I hate most is when I love a girl and end up being bored with. I can post a link to her website, and you should, that'd be cool. I don't have a Facebook, but you should definitely link that for anyone that's interested. Yeah, what was I just saying? Oh, I don't know. I only have unrequited love, and I don't know what my problem is with that, but I, like, fall deeply for people, and I feel like I'm probably too intense about it, and I get these rose-colored glass type situations going on, and it's usually, like, the other person. It's really hard for me to distinguish between platonic and romantic attraction with people, and so I'll develop these really emotional friendships. Same, I fall in love with everyone. Yeah, and I'm just like, God damn it. Like, I'm tired... Yeah, cool, yeah, I'm like, I'm not the only one, I'm just like, fuck, and then I just, like, fall in love with my friends, and it's just like, damn it, and then I end up having these just tormented feelings about the people that I'm close with. Yes, falling for my, yeah, I do that all of the time, and I either end up losing the friendship, or having one that's just in a constant flux state that I have to deal with, of like, I want to hang out with this person, but I'm feeling really emotionally played with. Me too, it sucks. Yeah, it's like, it's hard. Platonic and romantic attraction, it's like, it melds for me, and it's really hard for me to make friends with people that I'm not also trying to grow with or expand with. It's like, I don't like small talk. I don't have casual emotions. That's not really typical for me. Like, if I am engaging in a relationship with someone, friendship, otherwise, it's like, I'm doing this to expand it, to continue it, to build on it, and I have my Venus in Taurus, and it's like, I know that I'm very like that, and I can get stubborn and stuck and, like, possessive about another person, and so and then I feel like I just want to leave everyone alone. For me, it's really similar, because I want in a girlfriend is also what I want in a friend. Yeah, I think that's the side effect of being an empath too. Yeah, probably. And I feel like I interpret love delusionally, perhaps, because I want to feel an unconditional love from another human being, and full acceptance and connection and honesty and truth, and it's like, I haven't found that, and I don't know if it's something that I need, and I don't know, maybe I should just stop looking, because that's what everybody keeps telling me. But yeah, I'm definitely tired of the unrequited love thing. I don't know if I've ever felt more pain in my life than, like, when you have a feeling that's not being reciprocated. If you want to find it, you will. Just let it happen, you know? Love, 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 love. I am very happy, like, I feel like, as an undercurrent, go jump off a bridge, bro. Nah. Yeah, shout out to Richmond. It will find you. Love is a mystery. That's a really good point. Falling in love with the mystery of life. What I try to do is not have expectations and be open to changeability, yeah. I never had a girlfriend, I never understood why. It's weird coming from a guy who's good looking, and also, I'm not that attractive. Fell in love in the Cuban sandwich at Cuba Cuba. Yeah, I've never had a girlfriend either. I'll be real. I mean, I have had really intense emotional relationships with women, but it was always pretty unhealthy at the end of the day, and they were always like my best friends, or we like definitely loved each other and were open and communicating about that, but it just never got to the level that I wish it would, perhaps. I don't know. I view love differently, and I view sex very differently. It's like, I don't want to have sex unless it's an extension of love. And I feel like most people my age don't operate like that. They just want to have a one-night stand and hook up with someone, and I'm like, I can't do that. Like, girls are kind of scary. Girls are really fucking scary. They can really be. Women have a lot of emotional power and control over others, and sometimes are unaware of it, and it's dangerous. One is ignoring me right now. I'm sorry. That doesn't feel good. Love yourself, and other people will notice that, yeah. I'm definitely conscious of the fact that I need to love myself first, regardless of whether or not I'm in a relationship. It's just like, for no good reasons, we've been talking since 6 months. I don't know, I'm sorry. People sometimes can't deal with life, and then they ignore things. Yeah, like, I see sex as an extension of love, and it's like, if I'm gonna open it's like, it's not just my body to me, it's a very sacred and personal, vulnerable thing to me, and I'm very respectful of it, and of others, and I feel like that level of attitude is not what anyone's interested right now. They're just like, yeah, let's hook up. Most people don't see it that way for some reason, yeah, and I'm like, oh, you know, you're gonna just hurt my feelings. Like, I can't just hook up with people, it just hurts. Hi. Hello. Sucks. What's up? I don't know, not much. I am sitting on a sidewalk. Killing time. That's how I feel. Yeah. I'm glad other people go home. I can't go home right now. I am trying not to disturb my friend's roommate who wants alone time. So I have to kill time in the city that I just moved to yesterday. Yeah, I know, I'm just like, fuck, man. So I'm sitting outside on Wi-Fi. I think 5 o'clock's an appropriate time. That's funny, to go back into my fucking room, which isn't even my fucking room. I am 23. Yeah, I really just want to, like, smoke and take a nap and, like, fuck off today. Like, I don't want to fucking do shit. I want to be lazy. I don't want anyone. You could have hide under bed. Right. Like, I should just go in there and hide under the bed. Like, yeah, I just want to hide. I want to be in my shell. I want to curl up in a tiny little ball and, like, you know, just not for a minute. But, that's not really an option. The universe was, like, kicking my ass this morning, like, get the fuck out of bed! Type shit. And I was like, alright, fine. Fuck. Like me. Yeah, I'll just go try to be a human for a little bit, you know. Do that human stuff. Good stuff. Planet Earth, yeah. Like, whatever. Sparkly, sparkly, sparkly. Sparkle, sparkle. Yeah. We create the world with our eyes. The life is a prize, and I am a gift, and I recognize that I am love and unity. Everything is a part of me, and even though I don't quite understand who I am being in this moment, I refuse to do anything but be myself authentically at the end of the day. I am from... It's better than doing laundry, yeah. So, where I am from, New York, originally, but I grew up like DC, Virginia. Yeah, spoken word, I got a little bit distracted, but honestly, I really got to use my words like they're my passion, and everything inside of me is a rhythm and a frequency, and I feel like I can't speak out loudly without anybody staring at me wondering why I have the audacity to speak my mind openly and publicly, yet here I am devoting every single part of me to being who I am as a loving being, bringing it back to the center, back to balance. I am here. I am real. I'm 23. I just turned 23 on June 23rd. And it's my favorite number. There's a lot of like acrylic, is it Cyrillic? What is the Russian alphabet? I am so sorry. And I don't really know how to pronounce it. My bad. Smiley face. I don't know. I wish I knew all languages. Good luck. Diamonds, thank you. I have pretty good luck. Look, I'll show you. I have a 5-leaf clover, you guys. Oh my god, did it fall out of my wallet? Are you fucking kidding me? Damn. Go to your room and hide. Do you know how much you are so pretty? Thank you. I am a pretty boy. Go to your... I had a 5-leaf clover. I can't fucking find it. My family is Japanese, but didn't teach me anything. It's hard to learn. Oh, that's really cool. I would love to go to Japan. I really think I would be into the culture and the vibe. Like, Zen Buddhism is kind of the closest thing I can get to religiously understanding, like, where I'm coming from. Hide in the closet. Yeah, the thing is, okay, look. Like, it's literally this, okay. Like, literally the window to it. But I'm outside finding friends. I, like, just go up to people and be like, hey, you want to be friends? Like, I don't know. I mean, if someone did that to me, I'd probably be like, hey. There's a lot of awesome stuff about Japanese culture, but a lot of bad stuff, too. Yeah, I know that, the marine life and, like, poaching is pretty bad. Find a girlfriend, too. I guess, like, I don't know. I'm kind of a mess. Japan is more racist than America. Yeah, I have heard that, because it's like the population is almost all Japanese, so it's very culture shocky. The samurai stuff came from the fairies. Samurai fairies? I've never thought about them like that. North Korea even more. Yeah, I love Korean food. That's probably a really shallow response. I don't know that much about worldly things, which I really should. I just don't know about any good news outlets. Stop rubbing your ears. Like, even me being partially Japanese, I wouldn't be allowed some places because I'm not full. Oh wow, like, they just don't allow you. That's wild. Now that you said that, I'm really self-conscious about my ears. Good luck eating North Korea food. Yeah. I don't know why I'm touching my face. USA. Ah, USA is alright. I mean, it could be a lot worse. Plus, if you have tattoos, you can go at a lot of the hot springs. It's weird. What are you saying in your language? I don't know. I don't know what this means. Translate it for me. Thank you for the hearts. Jamming. That love frequency is a beautiful thing to me. Bye. Thank you for stopping by on this crazy ride that we are all on in this moment. Whew, you want to die. Really? JK, okay, I was like, do you want to talk about that? I've definitely been there. I mean, it's like, you know, death. It's easy to romanticize it sometimes or use it as a metaphor for escape. Like, you don't maybe want to die, you really want to live, but you want to do it in a more specific way. I don't know how to describe that exactly. Should I just run in there and hide? Like, I feel like my friend's gonna get so pissed. She's gonna be like, my roommate yelled at me because you were in there. Type shit. You know. You explained it perfectly. What did I explain? I forgot what I was even talking about. Man. Hello, hello, hello. Not wanting to die, but wanting to escape. Yeah. You gay? A little bit. Kind of everything. Got a girlfriend? No, I'm single. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are constantly escaping the role. I'm sweet, thank you. Everyone's constantly trying to escape. Yeah, I have. We're all gay, yeah. I live on West Broad Street, so what's up? Do you? So do I. What is up? I'll pull up. Seriously, I am on, where it intersects with Monroe. I'm 325 Broad. You weird as fuck. I probably am. You're gonna beat my ass? Oh, okay. Please don't. Please don't. I don't want to fight. I can run inside if I have to. Don't make me scared. Don't make me have anxiety. Come into my mouth. No. Can't fight. I could fight. I'm a pacifist. Bullets fly. Yeah, I mean, come over and shoot me and fucking kill me if that's what you're here to do. Like, I don't really care that much. I'm an immortal, infinite being. You can do what you want. I'm not exactly sure why you're on here threatening people's lives, but I guess due to GPS, I mean, you know, I can't disclose, I can't hide where I'm at. That took a weird turn. Cool, Periscope. Yeah, what the fuck? Cool. You're such a chill person. I'm sorry people got ugly. It's cool. Like, I don't know. It's learning how to deal with all different kinds of energies. And, like, I realized that I'm projecting myself, so there's gonna be negativity that I encounter for sure. Thank you for the hearts. People are really homophobic and it's like annoying. Like, I'm actually transgender and thank you. The navigating the gay male being man and like being pan or whatever, it's like anytime I act feminine or act gay, like men get so uncomfortable and then they get violent about it. It's fun to click on the screen, that's awesome. Yeah, most men get like, they're so insecure about their own sexuality and their own gender that when a man comes along and is comfortable being themselves outside of the binary or outside of that normal, just straight spectrum, they get all fucking violent and it's like, bro, chill the fuck out. They haven't come to, yeah, it's like, you know, what about me is making you so uncomfortable? Like, that's not my problem. It doesn't get to me. It's just, like, frustrating when you are reminded that there's human beings that are on a level where they judge others so harshly and then feel like it's in their right to impose very violent, angry, negative frequencies onto other people simply for being who they are. It's like, fix that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it shouldn't fucking matter. Like, yeah, like, I'm just a person, and like, yeah, navigating the, like, world as from a male thing, it's just like, God, most men need to step it the fuck up. Yeah, like, dude, why do I have to be telling you to respect women? Like, why do I have to constantly educate other men on how to be respectful to women? Like, why should I have to? And I have to be that dude. And it's like, God. And then I'm weird for saying shit like that. And it's like, no. You know, not everyone is a fucking sex object. And you don't own shit. Like, take your male privilege down like 80 million notches. Please. It's uncomfortable. And it's like, why do you think people have so many issues with men? There are so many children that have issues with their dads or fucked up relationships. People get sexually abused all of the time and physically abused. by men just for being who they are all of the time. And it's really uncomfortable and it's really disheartening. And now that I pass as like a white man, I'm really trying to navigate that appropriately, because I know that what I am giving off is what's wrong with the world and what's wrong with this country, and I'm trying to be the best person that I can be and be a good example for what I represent, because unfortunately what I represent right now is a lot of ignorance, so I can only really check myself on that. I feel like I'm getting into really dark topics. Ruski Pudor, what does that mean? That's all you can do. I like this because it's like nice. It's like a very even love because of the it's because it's a spherical. It's projecting equally in all different directions, and I really like that. I've had rose quartz, but I always end up burying it or giving it away to people. I guess it's helping me through whatever. I feel like you guys are healing me. I don't know exactly why I'm here. Burying it. Yeah, I get, like, if I carry rose quartz for very long, it definitely works. I'm just like, oh my god, like, I need to give this to a tree. I need to bury this so that the love frequencies can be inside of the earth. And then I never end up having rose quartz. I'm just like, god damn it. So I'm going to try to keep this piece. I'm going to try to keep it for myself, because I always give it away and then I miss it. I don't know what I should do as an artist, but I keep on going with that flow. Ain't there no other option? I don't know. That's love in a nutshell. Yeah, right? Hang on for dear life. Yeah, I think people's concept of love is like, looks like it is downtown RVA. I have a chunk of rose quartz. That's awesome. Hold on, I have to tie my shoe. Sorry for this, like, I don't know, angle. Yeah. Just fucking chilling. Trying to be an entertainer. I wish I could get more of myself in this shot. I would be, like, dancing or some shit. Wop, 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 wop. Let's play Truth or Dare, you guys. Tell me shit to do. I am a fool. I'm here for your entertainment. I promise. Que chingue a su madre America. What is chingue? It's not about your American mom. Lol. Yeah. Man, I'm such a dork. Guys, UNICULT is very beautiful. If you could have any superpower, what would you choose? Maybe shape-shifting. Pretty dope. I think it'd be kind of hard to get bored. Or it would take me, like, a really long time. Because there's an infinite amount of things to shape-shift into. And I feel like that's a superpower that's, like, technically achievable to me now. Though I would have to, like, really meld my ego. How old are you? I'm 23. Yeah, I would have to seriously view my ego as, like, clay or paint, and then become the force behind it as an artist and create myself. I would like to be invisible sometimes. Yeah, me too. I definitely would love to just disappear. To just melt into the frequencies. Yeah, shape-shifting. I mean, it's shamans do it. It just takes a really intense grasp of reality. Like, you have to be very grounded to dissociate. You are handsome, thank you. Which seems like ironic or like a contradiction, but it's like, to actually manifest as spirit, you need to manifest physically, and it's difficult because I feel like a lot of people who are into spirituality or living in these realms and have these levels of understanding become very bored of the physical realm. UNICULT4JOY. Hi, hola. Mi voz es paz. I want to speak to your UNICULT leader, please. Contact Unicron. I don't have any special access to another human being. That's not my right. Yeah, shapeshifting. And it's hard, it's difficult to stay in this physical reality. It's easy to want to escape and play around. What do you want? I don't. Maybe. Peace, love, happiness, unity, love, joy, manifested for all beings. The person who needed me. Oh. Yeah. UNICULT's right here. Yeah. Like, it'd be cool to be able to shapeshift physical reality a lot quicker. It'd be cool if I could just become a dog and, like, run down the street and become a different person. You're really handsome, thank you. Like, I'm bored of ocean. Perhaps. I think I'm a little bit bored of my own human existence. And my limitations here. And it's very much humbling, though. And I understand Rick Self. Yeah, maybe I should do drag. Aliens. Yeah, aliens, yo. And it's like, I guess I could just change and become a different person, but it's like, I want to be a different species. I want to have wings, or I want to swim. It's like, I'm bored of being a land mammal, perhaps. I'm not sure how to describe it. I just wish I could be everything all at once. And I feel like League of Legends, no I don't. I feel like I'm limited to the physical form that I have taken. Though I know that I have unlimited potential with this form. And so, yeah, maybe humility is really more of what I need. And to just ground in myself and be okay with where I am at right now. I think my brain imagines and constructs all of these alternate realities, and I lose myself a little bit. And maybe that's why I'm doing it. I'm not sure what I'm trying to grasp at. There's only so much you can grasp at with language, ultimately. It's hard to channel your energy to do whatever you want sometimes. Yeah. It's hard to maintain full control of yourself when there's all of these other things going on. Like, I feel like if I had full access to all of my power, it would be overwhelming, actually. And so perhaps the universe is giving it to me in pieces. Like, we all get it opened up at different times, different places. I feel like meditating. I don't know how entertaining a live meditation is. Who is it that is animating this, you know? And like, I look into my own eyes and it's like, what does it even mean? Perhaps I'm having a very dissociative day. Hello. Hello, people of this planet. Hi, hi. How are you doing? What should I do with my day, you guys? What should I do with my life and my time and my energy right now? I really don't know. And so I have chosen to sit in a spot and not move. Such a Cancer energy. You have a parrot? Paint. I could paint. I can paint with my words a little bit easier. Wouldn't it be nice if we could all construct a world together to live in co-creation, unity, lovely, beautifully, and every connection that I make simultaneously leads to the next thing like an endless flowing river. I don't even need to be a participant in my own consciousness, honestly. At the end of the day, it's just following me, and I don't really know how to swim. It's settled evolution. Sidewalk chalk. Yeah, right. I definitely want to do graffiti and everything. And as I put step after step in unity, in frequency, I recognize that everything would be happening without me anyways. So my consciousness is really just the observer and not the actor, though how can I separate these two concepts from each other? At the end of the day, I'm not sure if it's even possible to separate anything truly. Why do we separate? Is the reason we are here to separate in the first place? And I don't have the answers to my own questions. I don't mind you asking. I'm just freestyling, rambling. Are you straight? I am pansexual. Your conscientiousness is simply a mental thought. What does that mean? I am attracted to souls first, and gender, I think, is a social construct. It doesn't matter that much to me. Like, I would just fall for someone because they were who they are. It doesn't, hands for the win, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. Gay, queer, that's cool, yeah. It helps me feel more open. I don't know. I think people put a lot of care and attention on limitations. It means everything is real depending on your perspective. Yeah, every perspective is valid and true and honest, and every single thing is real. I think it's very overwhelming. Bonjour. Yeah. And in my free time, I do a lot of free thinking, free association, and it's very air. And I suppose communicating helps me untangle. Preach, preach! If I were to preach, I would say to love yourself, and I wish that I could listen to my own advice. Love and unity is the real thing to preach, my friends. At least that is my perspective and my reality, which people are tuning into. Gender is a social construct, but men and women have different sexual organs. Let me see how I want to address that question. Every single human being has different sexual organs. Every single human being's body is different, and I'm not denying that. And I'm also not denying that human bodies kind of function differently, depending on who you are. But to ascribe physical traits about your body to a personality construct, a gender construct, a role, to filter someone's existence through a scope of, like, their soul is here and their gender is here, and you don't even get to here before you go through that gender kaleidoscope. Like, you're just fucking with someone and not ever really understanding them, and it's extremely limited. Men don't have to have a penis, women don't have to have a vagina. No one has to have anything, and there are people that are not men or women. It doesn't really matter. They're just words. You can claim them if you want to, and you really don't have to. I'm non-binary personally. And yeah, I'm not denying that I have 2X chromosomes, but at the same time, please don't ascribe anything about me to that aspect. It just is what it is at a very biological level, and I recognize that duality is a very pervasive construct at the time, and I'm not trying to deny that it doesn't exist. I'm trying to expand past that level into something that includes more than the binary and includes all bodies. And as well, there are intersex people, and there are people whose bodies don't fit into either category based off of arbitrary scientific lists. And there will be people that will never fit into a box. People try so hard to put everyone in these tiny little boxes, these neat, perfect little, oh, this person is this, and now I feel comfortable. But you'll never be able to do that if that is your main goal. There will always be people that want to be triangles and circles and infinity shit. And people are afraid of that right now, which is sad, but people are going to keep being themselves. It's just sad that people have to die for it. This has been the best scope ever. Really, honestly, I don't know what I'm doing. One construction at a time when I was a good one. I don't know exactly what that means for some reason. Explain, elaborate. Hello. I'm glad. That makes me really happy. I'm just kind of rambling. I feel like people don't want to listen to me, but I'm like working through it. I know it's a paranoia thing. But yeah, gender is a game. It's like, dude, ever since I had started identifying as something opposite than what I had previously, everyone, I don't know, yeah, like, every single person in my life has treated me differently. I love listening to people's ideas. That's beautiful. Thank you for that. Everyone's treated me so fucking differently just because of a gender role, and it's like, wow. Even my best friends that I had known my whole life, it's like, it's a different friendship. It's wild. Cool. Yeah. It is kind of cool, but it's just like, whew. People, like, are stuck. Which sexual organ would you prefer to have? I guess I'd prefer to have something that I could penetrate others with, besides my hand and face and etc. and like something externally. I would like that experience. I would like to be able to like insert or project myself into someone else's consciousness physically via that. Really, yeah, I would. It's not really that easily accessible to me, so it's more of something that I've accepted. Like, I recognize that my body will always be somewhat androgynous and neutral. In case I forget, I'm totally going to bury my rose quartz tonight. Aw, that's awesome. Yeah, they really love being in nature and underground, and then it kind of gets into all the roots of everything, and the plants get all lovey-dovey. It's cute. Yeah, I guess I would prefer that, but it's like, people don't... The problem is that the representation of trans people in the media, androgyny is the best, yeah, has suggested that it's just overnight I woke up and I was fucking this way. It's like, nah. Do you? And people are like, why don't you just get bottom surgery? Why don't you just do that? And I'm like, first of all, I don't have $30,000. These things are not covered by health insurance most of the time. It's very privileged to medically transition. I've had top surgery, and that was very lucky for me, and that cost me like $8,000, and I paid for it through a settlement from something that happened when I was a kid. But yeah, people don't understand. You can't just go and get sex reassignment surgery. It can cost $30,000 to like $60,000. That's just one block. First of all. Secondly, you're talking about 3 to 5 major surgeries on probably the most sensitive aspect of who you are as a physical being. It is a very intense experience to go through, and some people have dysphoria extreme enough that going through all of that is worth it for them to feel more comfortable with themselves, and I understand and respect that, and there are people that are working towards making that happen, but it's not something you just go do. There really isn't. And so it's like, yeah, I would definitely prefer a different kind of anatomy, but I work with what I have, and I have to learn to love my body as what it is in this moment. Why would you come in here and tell me to be quiet? I am not going to. $2 V-neck. This is a $25 thing from prana.com. It's nice. You are so cute. Thank you. Yeah. But really, I think what helps me is remembering that I can be projective regardless. What's up with that haircut? I had like a fade, and I've been lazy and haven't been getting a haircut. I'm just letting it grow out right now. What's up with my haircut? Drake and Josh looking boy. Yeah, cool. We just have to love ourselves. Yeah, exactly. So that's where I'm at with that. Just learning to love a body that you don't normally see. And there isn't a lot of representation, so I very much have to be here for myself. Yeah? Would you like to critique my physical being a little bit more? Would you like me to get a little bit closer? Do you have anything to say about my acne or my wrinkles or, you know, any of that? Because, what? Yeah. Hello?
Can you help homeless people?
Sure.
Can you help us there? You got maybe, if you got $20, me and my wife can get something to eat. We haven't ate anything all day.
That's a lot for me, but I can give you guys like $4. Is that cool?
Cool.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yep, have a good one. Whatever. Dude, can you like get out if you're just gonna critique my physical existence? Because I don't really feel like it. Wow. Yeah. No, I mean, I try to help when possible. I recognize like that I have a lot of privilege, so wow. Yeah. I'm also used to it. People do that in DC a lot. I try to be patient. I mean, everyone's a human being, and it's really, like, people act like some people aren't human beings, and it's like, wow, there's really no reason for you to do that. We're all one. We're all helping each other out, you know? At the end of the day, like, anyone could be homeless. It doesn't really take that much. This world's a really hard place, and our root chakra energy here is extremely distorted, and connecting with it can be a very difficult experience for a lot of people. Why you care about what you look on the outside when you're saying that you want? I do and I don't. I do care what I look like in the sense that, like, I want to appear healthy and happy, and I want to celebrate my physical body, and I want to have a positive relationship with it. And I think that feeling beautiful and feeling aesthetically comfortable with yourself is something important, and it can really help a lot of people achieve more emotional and mental stability when they can positively reflect upon themselves. I think dreams are real. Dreams are real. Dream and reality are synonyms, I think. Another ascension symptom I feel like is dreams just, yeah, they're just bleeding into each other. It's hard to distinguish. I feel like manifestation is taking place so quickly for a lot of people these days. I learned something. What did you learn? It's very beautiful today. Have any of you guys heard of the alien love bite? No, what's that? Some days I just want to be... Wow, look at the synchronicity. I just want to float on a cloud. I just want to float around. I can't find my key out loud, but I gotta practice a little bit at a time. It's all about not being afraid to hear myself speak. I've been conditioned that I gotta be weak, gotta keep it quiet on the lock. What's that Modest Mouse song? I haven't heard them in a long time. So I'm singing whether or not you came to hear me. I've got some kind of melody in my heart, and I know that peace is around me. Can you tell me what reality is? I need a little bit of reality check. I don't really know what to be or what to do. Losing myself in the faded, losing myself in the sunshine. I perfectly defining my manifestation. I visualize flying in the sky. I know that I'm way up high. I'm hanging out outside of the place that I just moved. It's a long story. I can't go inside. That pen has some positive vibes. Yeah, I'm not really like that much interesting. Like, you can literally, like, my legs, the street. Thank you. I'm working on it. I'm learning to love my voice. It's definitely a process. And I can rap a little bit, honestly, if you would like me to. It's just talking a little bit more rapidly, like a flow that's honestly coming from the mind stream of the mind games that I am playing constantly. It's like a chess match, and I really want to be checkmated in my back pocket. Honestly, just control, dominate everything about my soul. I don't want to make a choice for fear of the fact that I might make a wrong one. Guides, let me make it through. But it's a free will universe at the end of the day, honestly, and it's too many decisions. I don't want to make the wrong choice. I don't want to be led astray in the wrong direction at the end of the day. And is there really such thing as a wrong choice, or is it really just choices and we're rolling with the punches? Because honestly, I feel like I've been beat up by the consistency of how reality is just guiding me everywhere that I need to go, violently, almost like a wave crashing, and I'm trying not to drown in the honesty of all of the molecular reality and lyrically gangster, spiritual thug out in the open. Honestly, vulnerability is the key to being a master of your own reality, creativity, pushing me forward. How many symbolic representations can I rearrange to get the same point across? It's probably infinite. And if I was a philosopher or a writer, I bet that I would never be quiet. There are a million ways to say the same thing, and Taoism just makes me lead it back to my brain and recognize that I cannot describe anything outside of a line, and verbs and verses are my curses. Falling in love with the mystery. Bars. I don't know. I'm practicing on freestyling just because I want to be able to perform live. Like, I think that would be really cool. I feel like I have a pretty good energy for that. I just need to get like good beats and good speakers, good venues, a good following of people. If anyone wants to check out my SoundCloud, it's soundcloud.com/harmonicocean. I've got some stuff up there, but it's mostly experimental at this point. I'm trying to really claim my identity as an artist. I would come, aw, that makes me feel nice. I think it'd be cool. I think it's like, once I am in my confidence and in my ego, I have a lot of sunshine. And so I think the ego is helpful. I feel like I'm going to conclude with that, because I think there's a lot of debate about ego death and dissolving it and becoming nothing and becoming unified, and that's valid. But I also think mastering the ego and embodying it fully is extremely healing and powerful for our karma, and it's probably why a lot of us came here. I think if you know how to control your ego, it can be good. Yeah, I think like anything, it can be used for whatever. It can be good and it can be bad. So I want to thank all of you for allowing me to be myself openly, and for talking with me, and for helping me piece together some of what my reality is. And I send love and I send light and everything to you, and I hope that your day is very beautiful.